Dan, coming off a 2-8 campaign a year ago, obviously you guys play in one of the tougher conferences in Ohio with teams like Perry and Chagrin Falls, real traditional powers in that. But you guys had some flashes here. You had a close game with West G. Some promise here and there. How are things going so far with some of the guys you brought back and some of the competition in camp?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the last part that you brought up, the competition, our numbers are a little up, and it's providing more competition for us in our practices, and I think making us a better team. We were 2-8 the year before that, 1-9, so we did show improvement. We talk about our points per game and our points given up per game, and that definitely closed the gap too. So we want to improve. We think we're a better team than that, and that's our goal, and we're definitely excited to start this campaign.
How are the numbers? What are the roster's numbers up to this year?
Yeah, I mean, we have 41 guys on the roster, and I was telling John in the interview earlier, like, hey, we'll still pick some guys out of the hallways too. So school starts tomorrow, and we're excited to get that up. So it's about a 15-player improvement from last year. So it's definitely a good start.
I can remember a time in my Harvey days back in the Stone Ages when, numbers were like, in the 40s. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thankfully, I didn't play football for Harvey. Nobody needed that. But, the numbers were like in the 40s and 50s. What do you think is the key to driving the numbers up more? Is it maybe more of a time investment in youth football and, getting those guys involved? Or where do you think it comes from, getting the numbers up a little more?
Yeah, I think making your presence known at all those stops, youth football and junior high, and definitely a connection with the alumni that have gone through and been a part of those programs that had 40 to 50 strong, and they want to see that again. And once they see that you're there to for the long haul and you're there to help, that they're going to stick their neck out for you and try to get you back to where they were as far as participation and success.
Obviously offensively, Devin's been playing a lot pretty much since day one. You guys have some firepower there offensively. What can we expect on that side of the ball in 2018?
Yeah, there's definitely improvement. We have guys coming back across the board. We have Derek over here, this is his second year starting. We have Gil as a second year starter. We have Dalen Davis as basically a 3-year starter. Bishop Thomas, a 2-year starter. Alberto Reynoso on the line, a 2-year starter. There's guys that we have out there that have been in varsity games, and we're really expecting to improve a lot. So.
And how about defensively? What do you guys need to tighten up there?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's offense is glory, and defense can be something that doesn't express that. So, I think we've just been better as a unit. We've been better tacklers. We're more athletic on the defense. We're willing to go after the ball, and I don't expect us to give up those big long runs as much as we did last year. Really kind of stick our feet in the ground and hold up as a defense.
And as far as the CVC, obviously Perry's got a ton coming back. There were some graduation losses across the league, but what do you make of the CVC this year?
I mean, it's great. It's difficult. Chagrin. Even when you think a couple years ago, we got Chagrin, and they beat us 31-0. So they're tough, and Coach Amarino does a great job over there. And West G's a tough program, and Wycliffe and Orange are great schools as well. And then they were playoff teams last year. They're great coaches. They're fiery guys, and they're connected with their community. And this is what I see a lot of the CVC coaches, is they really show a lot of commitment for their communities that they coach for.
Sounds. So, coming off a 2-8 campaign a year ago, like I said, you guys, were competitive with West G. Had some moments here and there. Like Coach was saying, numbers are up this year. So, how are things going so far in camp with the numbers up?
I feel like we're doing good. The energy's getting up. We gotta just keep bringing the energy, and we could have just a better year than we had last year, and hopefully improve on what we did.
Like I was saying to Coach, I can remember a time at Harvey when, numbers were kind of in the 40s and 50s range. What do you think would be the key to driving the numbers up? Is it a youth football investment, in Painesville youth football? What do you think is the key?
I feel just like our community coming together, like our school coming together and like rallying around the football team, get some people to want to join the team. Hopefully that get more numbers up.
As far as offensive side of the ball, you guys got some good pieces back there. You guys feel like you can put some points on the board here this fall?
Most definitely, yes. I feel like we could put up definitely over 3 touchdowns a game.
And what have you seen from the defensive side of the ball so far in camp?
I feel like we got guys that are athletic, like Cvelbar was saying, and we can make plays this year.
And what do you make of the conference? Like I said, Perry's got a ton coming back. You always expect tough games with Chagrin, West G. Orange made it to the playoffs a year ago. What do you make of the conference?
It's a tough conference, but I like the competition. I'm looking forward to the games this year.
Gil coming off a 2-8 campaign a year ago. Like I said, there were some flashes of promise here and there. You guys got some good pieces back. Numbers are up. Is optimism pretty high right now in Painesville? For hopeful for a better campaign?
Yeah, everybody's hoping for a good campaign. The whole city's behind us. The families, the school. It's just good energy around us.
What do you think, like I was saying to these guys, what do you think it's going to take to drive the numbers up even more? Just, making your faces shown at Painesville Youth Football and the kids see you and want to play for Harvey as well?
Yeah, most definitely. Lake County Storm, or whatever they're called, the middle school, seeing us at their practices, watching us at our scrimmages, just getting to know the kids, know their coaches, and tell them what's next.
As far as the defensive side of the ball, what can we expect from you guys there?
Hard hits, lots of interceptions from our secondary. Just keep rushing yards, passing yards low, keep the score low, and just do our thing.
And you guys got some good pieces back as well offensively. You feel like you guys can put some points on the board, like I was saying to Derek?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And what's going to be the key to getting there?
Energy, positive energy around the whole team. When somebody messes up, just tell them, go get the next play. Keep their heads up.
And as far as the conference, like I was saying, Perry's got a lot coming back. There's good games always across the Chagrin division. What do you make of the conference this year?
It's a tough one. It's always tough. This is only my second year playing in it, but I got used to it last year. Big kids, but it's just competition. You got to be ready.